Good morning, sixth grade. So this video is for May 20. Oh, I think I said the other one from yesterday was for May 28th. It's really for May 27th. So this one is for May 28th, Thursday, May 28th. 4 more days to go. Make sure, again, you guys do your work, that you get everything completed. Your work for me is due by Friday because there's no excuse at this point. Come on Zoom and I'm going to do your assignment with you, which is what I've been doing for like the last 3 weeks. Again, no schedule because I didn't feel like creating one. But I'm going to just show you really quick. You guys have a brain pop video to watch today. To be honest, I don't remember which one it was. I think it's climate types. That will be posted to you guys. I might find a random Crash Course Kids video to show you guys and then find the Kahoot or quizzes to play with it during Zoom. That's my Zoom screen. Okay, and then your assignment for today is 2 sides of the mountain. So please make sure you guys get those assignments completed. And if you're missing any assignments, make sure you DM me to let me know that you completed assignments so I can go back and check. Okay, so sharing my screen. Okay, one more short and sweet and to the point PowerPoint, and I am done with PowerPoints after today. No more PowerPoints. Why isn't this, what is this thing doing in my life? Oh, I stopped sharing the screen. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay. Weather versus climate. Okay, so imagine you're in the middle of a thunderstorm. Lightning is flashing, thunder is booming, and rain is falling. Boom! Okay, sorry. Fast forward one day and the sun is shining. Sounds like Florida. Actually, fast forward 20 minutes and the sun is shining. Weather is what the atmosphere is given at what the atmosphere is like at any given time and place. It can be hot, cold, rainy, sunny. Weather can change from day to day or even hour to hour. Meteorologists study weather and try to predict what it will be like. So just like my friend told you, like they predict it. They can't really tell you for real because like the weather can change. But that's why they also don't give forecasts too far into the future because they never know what's really going to happen. Weather reports help people plan. If it's going to rain, you might wear rain boots. If there's a hurricane, you might travel to a safer place. So that's why you guys love to make fun of me with my rain boots. I love wearing my rain boots. They're so awesome for the rain. So is my raincoat. I don't like umbrellas. Anyways, and then for a hurricane, yes, you could travel to a safer place, like if you live in an evacuation zone. But if you don't live in an evacuation zone, you can close the shutters. So like my apartment has shutters on the outside of the windows. So we have to like pop out the screens and close them from the inside and then close the windows. It's super annoying. But that's because I live on the second floor. But at least I don't have to like put them up with like screws and stuff. That's even more annoying. Okay, so weather includes precipitation, humidity, temperature, and winds. Precipitation is liquid or solid water that falls to Earth's surface from the atmosphere. Rain, hail, snow, and sleet are all forms of precipitation. Precipitation. Oh, wait, did that not? Oh, okay. So precipitation is rain is water in the form of liquid that falls through warm or cool atmosphere. Snow is solid that forms when water vapor freezes in the atmosphere. Sleet often forms when snow melts when falling to earth, then refreezes before hitting the ground. Hail is solid ice that mostly falls during thunderstorms. So if you hear things like falling hard and like it sounds like rocks, or it looks like rocks hitting the floor, that's hail. And these crazy storms that we've been having recently, don't be surprised if you see some hail. Okay, so humidity. The humidity is the amount of moisture in the atmosphere at any given time. The hotter the temperature, the more water vapor it can hold. Temperature. Temperature measures the amount of energy within moving particles, which we interpret as how hot or cold something is. And wind is the natural movement of air. It moves from a high pressure system to a low pressure system. Measuring weather. Meteorologists use different tools to study weather. A wind vane points in the direction in which the wind blows. An anemometer measures the speed of the winds. Barometer measures air pressure. Low pressure brings rainy weather, and high pressure brings sunny weather. And a hygrometer measures humidity, or the amount of water vapor in the air. Wait, hold on. I want to see if my weather app tells me what the air pressure is, since I was telling you guys about that in my last video. Oh, okay. So the pressure is that supposed to be inches? No. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. It looks like it's inches. I don't know. It says 29.94. I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist. But to me, I think that would be low, which would bring rainy weather. So, okay. So weather versus climate. So how is weather different from climate? We talked about how weather can differ from day to day, even hour to hour. It could be rainy one hour, then bright and sunny the next, which basically sounds like Florida. Climate looks at long-term weather patterns. To predict the climate of a region, scientists average weather patterns and conditions over a long period of time. A desert may receive rain one day, but overall, deserts have a very dry climate. So so climate. The chart to the left depicts the average annual rainfall of Orlando, Florida. According to this information, June through September would be considered Orlando's rainy season, which is basically Florida's rainy season. But it is usually still pretty rainy in May and October. Scientists recorded the daily weather patterns of Orlando, Florida for decades, and their results indicate that the climate for those few months is rainy, which is accurate to South Florida as well. Earth is split into two climate zones, according to similar average temperatures and precipitation rates. 3, which include, I swear I just said 2. They're split into similar they're split into climate zones, not 2 climate zones. Wow. So 3, which include tropical, temperate, and polar. So the tropical climates are warm and can be found near the equator. So if you see how tropical went across the globe and it covers Florida, polar is at the poles. The polar climate is the furthest from the equator and have year-round cold temperatures with little precipitation. And the temperate climate are found in between the tropical and polar climates. So South America does get colder than Florida. There are many more types of climate zones. So those are just basically the 3 basic climate zones to split Earth in 3 ways. So climate is determined by a few different factors. Locations close to the equator normally receive more direct sunlight, so they tend to be warmer. Places with high elevation will always have a cooler climate in any location. Oceans and lakes take longer to change temperature. Therefore, locations near oceans and large lakes stay cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter than places further inland. Landforms can affect rainfall and weather patterns in large areas. Okay, so comparing climate and weather. So they both have temperature, precipitation, wind, humidity. Weather changes from day to day or even hour by hour, and climate is has long-term weather trends. And we're not doing this. If we were in class, I would have done that with you, but I'm not going through it because you guys aren't on Zoom with me to respond. So there you guys have it. That is your video for today. Tomorrow, because I'm crazy, tomorrow for Friday, May 29th, I will be reading from Everything You Need to Know to A Science in One Big Fat Notebook, the complete middle school study guide. Again, super cool book. No, I'm not getting paid to sponsor it either, but I just think it's really cool. Nerding out on science books. Okay, see you guys on Zoom. If I don't see you, please make sure you do your work. Okay, bye guys.